Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on the mini deck over slash overland slash motorcycle slash cargo trailer. A trailer that does many things, is very versatile. It's been a while since we've done anything for this trailer build. I think the last thing we did was the boxes underneath there, which are really handy. Lots of extra storage under there. Which brings me to this video. One of the things we've noticed as we're out driving around is that I believe it's this side will brake 100% harder than this side. And I've done everything within my ability to adjust for that and clean up the insides of the rotors and all of the assembly hardware. So what I was thinking was the electromagnets were bad in it. So I was going to buy a pair of electromagnets and replace them on both sides. $70 for 2 electromagnets. So then I started looking at, well, what if I just could find all the parts and pieces to replace the whole assembly? Well, I came across this. They actually sell the entire assembly, so the old one just unbolts and goes in the recycle bin, and the new one bolts on, and it's got everything on it you need. You basically just pull everything apart, pull your drums off, that's the drum, clean it up on the inside with a wire brush or a wire wheel, and then put everything back together and re-grease everything, make sure the bearings are good. I also bought some new bearing caps or desk caps and some grease seals or dust seals for the back of the drum, along with some tang washers which lock the little nut that goes on the end here. And these are Dexter 5,200 pound torsion axles, and they have grease fittings in the end. So this is a really expensive axle. Leaf spring axles are pretty cheap, but when you get into torsion axles, you're talking about a more premium, better, stronger, longer lasting type axle. And that's basically what I've built this trailer and the triple axle 14-ton trailer on, and they are fantastic. There's numerous benefits on it. I won't get into that, but if you Google torsion axle benefits, you'll find out there's all kinds of things that are a lot better than leaf spring axles. Anyhow, I don't know how much of this I'm going to film. It's probably going to be pretty monotonous, but basically I'm just taking the wheel off and then taking the axle nut off and unbolting the old and bolting the new on and hooking up a couple of wires, and then we're gonna go down the road for a little test drive. Maybe not in this video, but in a future video. We've got a trip coming up, so I want to make sure the trailer is working really good. What else can I tell you? Oh yeah, these are some spare hubs that we have. I think since these are just so rusted and corroded and seized up, I was saving them for spare parts, but now that I know you can get a pair of them for less than $100 shipped, I was like, why am I gonna hang on to this old archaic stuff? There's really no reason to hang on to it, aside from maybe hanging onto the spindles. I don't know if those detach, but I guess we'll find out here as we move forward. Lots of stuff is going to end up in the recycling bin, and by the end of this video we should have some properly functioning brakes on this trailer finally. But other than that, let's get started. Well, guys, that couldn't have been easier. That kit that I bought with all the spare parts ended up working out great. I'm gonna go for a test drive here, but I will give you guys some feedback in a later video. I did not adjust these. There's a little slot for a screwdriver or whatever to spin the star dial to adjust them. I'm gonna see if they'll self-adjust. They should after pressing the brakes like 3 or 4 times, but only time will tell, I suppose. What else can I tell you? Oh, I will leave links, as always, down in the description for all the parts that I used in this video. So if you have a trailer that's 5,200 pounds or more, they all use that same type of braking system. It's a 12-inch by 2-inch trailer brake with electromagnet. It's all the same. There's a bunch of people on Amazon selling them, and I bought the one that looked to be the most reliable, made in Japan type deal. But other than that, that's probably going to be it for this episode, guys. If you like this episode, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. You're going to want to stay tuned. There's plenty more to come on this channel. But as always, I hope you guys are staying safe, taking care of each other, and I will catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.